Welcome to this episode. Today we're going to talk about confrontation. Well, the first thing when thinking about confrontations is, broken relationships and things that are really we are really fearful of breaking the relationships with other people. We better we rather not talk at all than breaking our relationships. So I remember once there was this guy who was playing soccer with us, and he was always talking to other people in a very really disrespectful way. I don't remember what he was saying to them, but he was, sometimes he was using curse words, I think. So at one point I had to talk to him, and I said, "Hey brother, I think you should understand that you're destroying our unity here. And why are you doing that? Why are you talking to other people like that? Why are you behaving like that in the first place?" And after a while, like after 2 weeks, I met this guy in the streets, and he said, "Can I have a minute with you?" I said, "Yeah, of course." He looked excited that he was meeting me with something that I didn't expect. He said, "Thank you very much for the other day. I want to tell you that I was wrong." So anyways, I think that we should be transparent with other people. We should confront other people in a loving way, of course. Jesus always did that with the Pharisees. He confronted the Pharisees about because they were always, they were always into the minor commandments, like Sabbath, respecting the Sabbath day, and the tradition of the elders, and keeping other minor things like the washing of cups and dishes and stuff like that. But they were forgetting the major commandments, which were like love, and compassion. So at one point, from John 7:7, Jesus is talking to his disciples. He's saying, "The world cannot hate you, but it hates me, because I testify about it that their works are evil." So what is Jesus saying here is that he's the one that is being direct to the world. He's the one who is talking about their evil actions, and he's not afraid to do that. So if he's not afraid to do that, we shouldn't be afraid, because if we call ourselves disciples of Jesus, we should do that, because he's saying that the servants are not greater than the master. So unfortunately, I've seen a lot of disciples, lot of followers of Jesus who are trying to live a very relaxed life, peaceful life. There's nothing wrong with living a peaceful life, but sometimes something is wrong, because they're not really confronting other people. They always want to they always want to bury the hatchet. They always want to bury the hatchet. They always want to cover things up, and build barriers instead of being transparent with other people in order to expose their sins, but rather live, a relaxed life, not having problems with other people, maybe because they want, especially talking about leaders, church leaders here, they want many people to attend the church. They don't. Who is going to preach if there's no attendance in the church? Anyways, at chapter 15, verse 18, and I'd like to quote a verse here from Jesus. He's saying, "If the world hates you, know that it has hated me before it hated you." So it's a good thing to be hated from the world, for the right motives, of course. If they are hating us for, for confronting them, for exposing their sins, that's a good thing. And we could be called, sheep and not goats. The sheep are the followers of Jesus. The goats are not the followers. They're coming in the church, but they're not obeying. They are not confronted, and they don't confront the others with their problems. So we should be real careful here, to preach and teach, not only about the grace and the love of God, which are perfect ways of God, but also talk about error, talk about how to eradicate the sins in our lives, because believe it or not, we are we are in a spiritual war, as Paul puts it, and we are every day we are fighting in this war, and we're soldiers. If you want to be a soldier in God's kingdom, you should prepare yourself, you should be ready. So that's it, brothers and sisters. I really hope that you've learned something from this episode. I wish you the richest blessings. God bless you. Until the next episode.